Hey everyone, this is Bremster, and today I'm coming to you with a puzzle from Akash Doulani's World of Sudoku Volume 7, which I have in its physical form. I really like this book. Akash sent me a copy of this book, and the quality of the paper is really good. I've shown this before, and I love the way at the end of the book there is a breakdown of all of the puzzles based on their difficulty and how long it took Akash to test solve them after the puzzle had been created, and he came back to them after a while. So you can get an idea of not just whether they're easy, medium, hard, or evil, but how hard they are. It's a book of 200 handcrafted classic Sudoku. And I have been told that, and the puzzles that I've looked at a couple in the hard category, and I have been told that basically, if you are new to classic Sudoku and you're new to Sudoku, this would be a wonderful book to get your teeth into for learning some of the techniques and for getting your practice up. It is not brutally hard. Even the evil puzzles are apparently just dip their toe into some of the advanced techniques. But yeah, if you're interested in solving Sudoku recreationally, this is what you want to get started with classic Sudoku. Before I get onto the puzzle, I will provide links below where you can get either the book physically or as a PDF. Before I get started, I do wish to welcome a new Patreon to my Patreon followers, Dream Librarian. Thank you for subscribing to my Patreon. It is very much appreciated when people do contribute to the channel. Okay, so what I want to get, this puzzle, Classic Sudoku 150. This was the hardest hard puzzle in the pack, and this was recommended by Akash Doulani, and as one that took about 10 minutes for the test solve. And should be a good measure of what the difficulty of these puzzles is like. So if you're a very experienced solver, these will be, my understanding is these will be a nice diversion for you. But if, as I said, a lot of the people who come to my channel are trying to improve their skills, and this should hopefully showcase what that's about. Getting into the rules, this should be nice and simple because it's classic Sudoku. So normal Sudoku rules apply. In every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. That's it. There is a link to this puzzle below. Thank you to Akash for giving me permission to give this particular puzzle away for free by doing it on my channel. Sorry if I'm very rambly today. I am running on almost no sleep and lots of life crisis, but I am still trying to bring content even when it's challenging. So let's see if this puzzle presents me with anywhere near as much challenge as life is doing right now. Let's give this a shot. So in giving the example, I did notice there is 1 pointing into this row and this column. So 1 has to be in one of these 2 cells, which puts 1 up here. I'm not going to mark 1 into 3 cells just yet. 2 has in this box, can't be in any of those cells or that one. So 2 is in here somewhere, which means what? I am not sure. 2 is also down here because this 2 sees all of those. This 2 sees all of those. 2 is down here, which puts 2 in one of those 3 cells. So this becomes a 2. I'm really not sure what I'm doing on this one. 1 is in one of those 3. That's not that. No, it's not, because this 1 sees all of those. And now that can't be a 1. 1 is down here. So 1 can't be in any of those. So one of these 2 is a 1. That's a 7, because 7 and 7 are looking up, making that a 7. So this is actually more restricted than I think. 1, 2, 3 is in one of those 2. 4 can go anywhere. 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 is in one of those 2. So a little bit. Puts 9 up in one of those 2. 3 is in one of those 2. 4? No. I was told this would be a little bit more tricky than most of the ones, because I've only done earlier puzzles in the pack. 8. 8, 8 means 8 up here, but it can't be in the top one. So this becomes an 8, which puts 8 in one of those two, and it can't be in that one. So this becomes an 8, which puts 8 in one of those two, and it can't be there. So this becomes an 8, which puts 8 right here, which puts 8 in one of these two. This is an 8, and I think that's all the 8s. So I have devastated the puzzle. This is now a quadruple. 3, 4, 6, and 9. So this is a 6 or a 9 because it sees a 3 or a 4. Yeah, 3, 4, 6, 9. This can't be a 4 or a 6. This can't be a 3, and this can't be a 9. Tell me 4 is down here, which makes sense because 4. Well, 4 is in one of those two, which puts 4 in one of those two. Actually, this is a triple. This is 1, 4, and 9. Without that being a 1 and that being... That's not a 4 or a 9, so that's the 1. Okay, that's a 4-9 pair. That's cool. In here, I've got 1, 3, 7, and 9. Huh. Nine. Hmm. 1 is in one of those two now because of that 1. Trying to figure out where to look. I am aware that of all of the channels out there that focus on classic Sudoku, unshackling Sudokus and puzzles, smart hobbies, I am probably the worst at it. But, that's okay. Okay, let's look at this. So this is 1, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, and 9. There's no 1 here, there's no 3 here, and there's no 9 here. So that I'll keep those in. So this is 1, 3, 4, and 7. So these are 1, 3, 4, and 7. There's no 1 here. And that could be any of them. That's terrible. So these are all of the odd digits. Well, that's not a 4. So there's all of the odd digits here. So 9 is there or there. So this is 3, 5, or 7. I'm completely stumped. One of the tricks with classics for me, and I have just seen how to progress, which is 6, 6, 6, and 6. And right since the beginning, that has been a 6. Or I've not progressed, but I've seen something. One of the tricks I always have with classic is when you've got other constraints, they sort of they draw your eye to a particular place. But often with classics, I find that for me, and this is why I want to practice them so much, and why this book is so, and other things like it are so powerful, is often I need to I struggle with where I'm supposed to look next. So that being a 6. 6 is in one of those. 6 is in one of those. One of those and one of those. That's not. But this, hang on. 4, 3, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9. That is actually 3, 4, 5, 7, and 9. That's not helpful. What about this column? This is a quad. 1, 3, 4, and 7. Nope. To 1, 3, or 7. Wow. And I did just realize I forgot to restart my timer having set this puzzle up before going and visiting someone. So the timer's been running for hours. 3 is in one of those. 4, 4. Which digit am I looking at here? 2 is in one of those two. And that's just pointing 2s. Is it 2? Because 2 is in there, 2 is in there. I've got 2, 2 is in there. And 2 is in there. That 1, 3, 4, 7. There's no 7 there. There's no 4 there. There's no 7 there. This is a 1 or a 3. There's no 3 here. One, 3, 4, 5, 7. 1, 3, 5 there. This is a scanning nightmare on my behalf. I'm really not doing a good job of selling this. Well, not, by selling, I don't mean I am selling. I mean showcasing that this is the strength of this book. But I did jump straight to the end of the hard. I know 4 is down here. So, but 1 could go anywhere in here. 2... 3 can't, 4 can't, 5 is in here. So 1 is up here somewhere. 2, 3. 4 is in one of those two. 4 can't be there, and that 4 is knocking it out of there. 4 is in one of those two. That's not the 4. This is the 4, which means this is the 3, which means this is a 1. This is not a 1. So this is the 1. And now 1 is not here. 1 had to be up here because of the 1's pointing here. This becomes a 1, this becomes a 9. That pointing 4 is what I was missing, and it does a lot of damage. There's no 1 here anymore. This is 3, 4, 5, or 7, but maybe not. This is not a 1 anymore. This is not a 1 anymore. This is the 1, which puts 1 in one of those two. There's no 1 here. That did some damage. Okay, so what's this triple? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 3, 7, and 9. So there is a pointing 9 in here, but that 9 is saying that's not the 9, and this is the 9. So this is now a 3, 5, 7 triple. 3, 5, 7. Huh. No, I was scanning the wrong row. I need to get some sleep. What's this quadruple? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 7 is in one of those two. But can I remove? That can't be a 3. That can't be a 4. That can't be a 2. No, that's 3, 5, 6, 7. Can't put 3 there. So this is 5, 6, 7. And this is 3, 5, 6. No, it's not 3. So where does 3 go in this row? 3 goes here. 7 now goes in here, which makes this a 4, 7 pair. Yeah, this 3 means this is the 5. This is a 4, 7 pair. And this is also a pair. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 9. Which is remarkably unresolved. But 7 is in here. 4, 7, 3, 7. So this is 3, 4, or 7. So that's a 3, 4, 7 triple. This is the only place the 5 can go. This is 3, 4, 7. I said 3, 4, 7, not 2, 4, 7. It's not 3. Let me just confirm this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 4 or 7. Huh. 1, could put 2 in one of those. 3, 4, 5. 5 can go anywhere. 6. Yep. 7 is down here. And 9 is in one of those. What just happened? 9. Now the mouse controller is not working anymore. I hate it when this happens. Okay, now 9 was in one of those two. Is it this quad? Let's mark this quad. 3, 5, 6, 7. There's no 6 here. There's no 3 here. That's also terrible. No, not that I'm seeing anyway. 2, multiple places for 4, multiple places for 5, multiple places for 7, multiple places for 9. My scanning is for pot today. Huh. Oh, 3 is looking up. I am really scanning terribly. So there's no 7 there. So this becomes a 7, which makes this a 5, which takes 5 out of all of those. This is a 3, 6, 7 triple. Now, this 5 looks up taking 5 out of those. This becomes 2, 4, 9. 5 is now in one of those two. This 5 doesn't do much because I've got this 2, 4, 9. So this is 3, 4, 6, or 7. So these are 4, 6, 7. That is not 6 or 7. That is the 4. So this is a 6 or a 7. And it's not a 7. That's the 6. This is a 3 or a 7. That makes this 9 and this 6. And I've just got a message that I do need to check. Okay. That I can put off. Sorry, as I said, I've got so many emergencies happening in my life. I can't just ignore a message at the moment. Sorry, that distracted me. This 4 looks like making this 1. This is not the 1. The 4 looks like making this 9. This is not the 9. This is a 3-4 pair. I'm starting to find pairs everywhere, but that's probably good, isn't it? So this now can't be the 1. This is the 1. So this is a 2 or a 5. Which means in this row, where can I put the 9? I can't put it here. I can't put it in this box. In fact, this 6, let's do this. This 6 makes this 5, which makes this 2, which makes this 9, which makes this 2, which means this is not 2. This now has to be the 9. It's the only place in the box I can put it. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So there's no 5 here. This becomes a 6, 7 pair. This 5 looks up, mean that's not the 5. This is the 5. This is a 2, 3, 4 triple. This 2 makes this the 4, this the 3, and this the 2. The 4 makes this 3, 4, 3, which jumps over, making that 4. This 3 in the column looks down, making that 7, and that 4, and that 7, which looks up, making that 3, or I could have used the box, which makes this 7, takes 7 out of those. This 3 makes this 6 and this 3. This 4 makes this 9 and this 4. The 7 looks down, making this 6 and this 7. And I can use this 2 to make this 5 and this 2, and that completes the puzzle, which according to my recording took about 20 minutes, a bit under, which is not too bad. For the hardest hard in the grid, where I missed some obvious stuff and I got distracted, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. And hopefully you can sort of see the level of difficulty. And there are still a bunch of puzzles, like there's 50 puzzles that are harder than this in the book. And, it's not that expensive for getting 200 Sudoku that you can then, play around and practice with. Highly recommend it. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, even though I was not at my best, and I'm sorry about that. Really do give Akash Doulani stuff a look. Just check out his blog, which I'll try and also remember to throw a link to. If I forget any of these links, please post a comment and I will make up for that. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.